wife says he's not a man enough. That is.
Oh. Wow. 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 Woo. What?
Saw him at the grocery store.
When you were hiding in the freezer?
When I heard him talking on the phone with Diane.
The fiance?
Girlfriend.
That's right.
Keep up, Carol.
Okay, Bob.
Hey, welcome back. This is the only place when Yabahansi news arrives faster than your auntie's rumors. If it happened in Yabahansi, just know we already know. And we're about to make it worse. You posted it. Now suddenly you want rules. Nairobi teacher has already screenshot, zoomed, analyzed, and added commentary filled with lies, twists. Subscribe and like the video to become a successful gossiper like Nairobi teacher. Because around here, we don't just gossip. We finish the story.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? Nairobi teacher again with another video. Yes, welcome to my channel. That is for the new subscribers, and to my old OGs, thank you very much for always coming back. Appreciate you. Nice to have you. Well, imagine this. You have an uncle, and your uncle is not performing well in bed, and then you get your camera, you come and you tell the entire world, oh God, you know what, you see the uncle of mine that you always see, he doesn't perform properly in bed. That is none other than Mura Senso himself. Mura Senso has told us exclusively about his uncle's lack of performance in bed. Oh yeah, you heard that right. I know, even when I play it here, some of his minions will say, no, you are getting it out, you are taking it out of context, NT. That is not what he meant. Okay, dummies, what did he mean then? Relax, you sit down in your corner. I have my corner. This is my corner. And when you are in my corner, you get all the punches that I'm going to give you because it is my corner. Are we together? Comprende? Well, a few weeks ago, Uncle Ogutu had a fight with a wife. I remember clearly discussing that issue here, and I told you all that Uncle Ogutu's wife had to run to David Jr.'s home, to Marwa's home, to Conmam, to save her from the thorough beating that she was getting from Uncle Ogutu. That is after Uncle Ogutu had denied her food, not just conjugal rights. Nana, food too, and the beatings. So when she ran to Conmam's home, she was hidden in one of the rooms, Dimwango's room, I guess, or the guest room, I guess. So when she went there, she was protected by David Jr. because David Jr. had said that Uncle Ogutu is not going to take her. If he is going to take her and beat her, then Uncle Ogutu had no other choice than to come and confront David Jr. and tell David Jr., I want my wife back. Now, this is the video. I know I played it. I'm going to play it again. I like playing.
My uncle takes care of my brother's property. That is Marwa. He's the reason who I am today. What I am today. Through him, he came from abroad. He showed us the way how to fish. And for sure, guys, God has been so good. Like seeing this car when I was growing.
Okay. Can you get on with it, David Jr.? Can you get on with it? Okay? So the uncle began explaining himself about the wife's situation. And David Jr. was like, uncle, stop it. It is because David Jr. never wanted that conversation to be captured on camera. Can you allow me some minutes to talk to you so that we can discuss, because I have some issues with my wife and I need us to talk. And then the Virginia is like, oh, you're not giving your wife conjugal rights. That is crazy. Okay, he didn't say that. But now that Marwa has said it, come on, guys. Please. Marwa has said it. We are going with Marwa is a very truthful man. Okay, we can only believe what we want to. Now that one I believe.
Uncle, stop. This is crazy.
He stopped him.
Guys, I'm creating my video, but my uncle just pulled up. Okay. Ingia ndani kwa nyumba.
Now that I have reminded you what we are talking about here. So that is the day that they had an issue, and Marwa even spoke about it on his video. And Marwa spoke and spoke and spoke and spoke. Marwa has no breaks when it comes to not his family. You see, Marwa keeps on saying, oh, this is a family matter. Okay, this is a family matter I'm not going to discuss. When people ask him about Rocio, that is what he says. In fact, he fumes immediately. But when it comes to other people's affairs, Marwa will be on the front line. Now, imagine this. Con mom and con dad have been having the same marital problem that Uncle Ogutu has been having. Has Marwa ever come out and spoken about them? No, that is private, it's family. Oh, wait a minute. Uncle Ogutu is not Marwa's relative. Do you see why Marwa is not keen to keep the matter of Uncle Ogutu private? He is hell-bent on exposing everything. Okay? But when it comes to his own mom and his stepfather, that one needs protection. When it comes to him and Rocio, that one needs protection. Family matters. You don't discuss family matters. Okay? But now, because we know Uncle Ogutu is not family. He's not family. He's just like an employee of Marwa. Actually, not just like. Uncle Ogutu has been employed by Marwa. Marwa pays him. So it's totally understandable for Marwa to treat him like a useless employee, as he always treats all of his workers. And he has proven it. Okay? Now you see, Davy Jr. did not have to come out and explain why his uncle wanted to speak to him, because Davy Jr. understands that, okay, this is family. We are going to keep it private. We can only expose the Nyamwini shenanigans, the Matiko shenanigans and all. That one we can expose. The Murimi beating the wife, that one we can expose. But when it comes to family, family must be protected at all costs. So for Davy Jr., Uncle Ogutu is an actual family, because Davy Jr. is Ondari's son. So Ogutu is Davy Jr.'s uncle. Are we together up to that point? Now, because that situation is there, for Marwa, it's like, bro, you're not blood, so I don't give a damn about you. I don't give a damn. I don't give a shit. I don't give nothing about you. So you are my content. You're going to be my content. You like it or you're not. Uncle or not. Uncle or fake uncle. It doesn't matter. So Marwa has decided to come. Let's hear Marwa. Oh boy. I almost lost it when Marwa said, Uncle Ogutu, the wife came here and told me Uncle Ogutu is not performing. And I went, oh, somebody hold this guy. Marwa. Imagine exposing your own uncle like that. Guys, why don't you come out and tell us about your father now? You are stepfather and your mother. Why don't you tell us what the problem is? Because you have no problem of telling what the problem is with Uncle Ogutu's infertility, dysfunctionality of down there. Okay, guys, to be very honest, I cannot imagine myself exposing my family member like that. Okay, let's listen here. Relax, I know you want me to show you. What do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Your nosy self. Yeah. And she was Marwa saying it. Relax, my friend. I can decide to withhold this information. What will you do? And don't tell me you will go and watch Marwa's video. Marwa's video is 2 hours long. Don't play with me. I hate
married life here. Then, after like a month or so,
guys, Marwa is, by the way, let me admit something here today. I want to tell you something about Marwa, and it's a fact. Okay? It's a fact. Before you start throwing stones in the comment section, let me express myself. Okay? Why are we arguing before I even say what I want to say? Okay, it's me becoming defensive, but I know, right? Now, there is one thing that you need to know about Marwa that I have learned all these years that I've been studying Marwa's behavior. At this point, I can literally write a book about Marwa. Okay? Now, if there is one thing that I have to hand it to Marwa, okay? And this one I'm not saying to praise him or anything, but it's a fact. If there is something that I need to hand it over to Marwa and say, bruh, you good. Marwa is a very good storyteller. Okay? He's a very nice storyteller. Okay? Marwa can literally exaggerate. You know, that those are characteristics of a good storyteller, a good narrator. For those people that have done oral poetry or oral narratives, you know these. Okay? Marwa has the characteristics of a very good storyteller. He keeps the audience hooked. He keeps the audience wanting to know more. I was keen. I was like, okay, this one, okay, I know I have gotten my content, but I have to listen to this Marwa story to the end. Until he stopped mentioning Uncle Ogutu, that was when I was like, okay, I'm done now. But he's a good storyteller. I'll have to give him his flowers for that, okay? So, Uncle Ogutu is drinking alcohol with the money that is being donated. Okay? Let's listen.
Uncle Ogutu has lived with me for at least 3-4 years since I started constructing here. So Uncle Ogutu loves to drink gongo. So gongo is a tradition. Let me show you gongo. Let me Google it. It's called busa.
You see, he has started by explaining what Uncle Ogutu likes doing, and then he goes, he keeps you hooked, tells you what gongo is, goes with you to Google to see what. Okay, Marwa, we know it's a traditional African beer. Komboti. So, let me skip that part and then we continue about this Uncle Ogutu.
And I think that's why even Uncle Ogutu, and I think my grandmother used to make busa from the mom's side. Not mom's, but from my dad's side, who is the mother of Uncle Ogutu. So I think that brings more connection why Uncle Ogutu, up to his age.
Okay. I think that is why even my Uncle Ogutu, my grandfather and my grandmother used to make busa from the mom's side. Not mom's side, but from dad's side, who is the mother of Uncle. So I think that brings more connection too. Okay, so they have inherited the drinking alcohol from the father. So I was like, okay, there I was almost confused. I was like, oh, Kohera Senior. And then I remember, oh, okay, Marwa does not recognize Kohera Senior. So that means Mr. Ondari's parents were alcoholic brewers. Why do you all like criticizing Mr. Ondari again for literally selling raw materials for illicit brew. You can see where it's coming from. Marwa has told us himself. Again, they will start saying we give things out of proportion, we over exaggerate things. Marwa has said it. His grandfather, Mr. Ondari's father and mother were alcoholics, and they were brewing alcohol. So that explains why Mr. Ondari is obsessed with farming alcohol raw materials.
Right now he's around. Let me show you. So this is how they are. See? Drink from the same pot.
Relax.
Yeah. Actually, even today I'm going to Tanzania. Now, Uncle Ogutu has lived with me like for 4 years with no wife. And some time back, he used to complain and tell me how he's wishing to have a wife. So I was happy for him. Because honestly, he's been crying here and there. Saying, Marwa, oh, I will die with no woman. So I told Uncle Ogutu, don't worry.
Okay, so you see,
Boss Marwa.
you see why Uncle Ogutu will always be in trouble. He himself told his nephew, I want a woman, I want a wife. I don't have a wife, I want somebody to bed and stuff like that. So Marwa, that is why Marwa has no problem coming and exposing his uncle for lack of performance. But guys, come on, isn't this so hypocritical and a bit stupid of Marwa, considering like the wife is complaining that she doesn't get her conjugal rights because Uncle Ogutu cannot satisfy her, cannot perform in bed. Marwa is an ambassador. Imagine a whole ambassador. A whole, repeat with me, a whole ambassador of trying to make sure that men have, you know, if you don't know, you leave it there. Liquid blends. Purposes of liquid blends is to make sure that men, and they will not lack performance. That is Marwa's product. Every Sunday, today is Sunday, we expect liquid blends to be advertised in full. Ladies and gents, liquid blends is going to be advertised in full today. But Marwa cannot buy his uncle liquid blends, so that what is the purpose of selling liquid blends if you can't help even your family with it? Come on, Marwa. The owner of liquid blends should fire Marwa with immediate effect.
I will be here to support you through thick and thin. At some point, I even did several videos for Uncle Ogutu here, and a lot of you contributed for him at least $600, $500, $600. I can't even remember how much. We did shopping, we did all this for Uncle Ogutu, and Uncle Ogutu was able to get a wife.
Mm-hmm.
So Uncle Ogutu
Marwa thought if he gets Uncle Ogutu a wife, he can solve all his problems.
After a very long time, that is a wife and 2 kids, Uncle Ogutu was ready to carry the burden.
No.
Being a father.
Uncle Ogutu did not want a wife who has no kids. He has no time. Well, this has explained everything. Okay? Do you need any other explanation? Like, okay, Uncle Ogutu is not doing properly there. Okay, there. So there is no way he can go and, fertilize. So there is no fertilization. If there is no fertilization, why not talk to Marwa, and Marwa gives him an already fertilized okay.
And also, I don't know if it's a burden actually, or the responsibility. Actually, that's the right word. The responsibility of being a new dad to 2 of his stepkids. Life started softly in this small abode, this one here. So they came, we had to renovate this, even me, I had to put glass on. Since the new glass here, I had to put all this here, you know. So Uncle Ogutu and his new wife and 2 kids started their happily married life here. Then, after like a month or so, we started hearing wrangles here and there. Oh, wait, Uncle Ogutu is not providing. I think my manager is calling.
Okay. Uncle Ogutu was not providing. Now, you might think it's providing food. Yeah, you're not wrong. Your thoughts are correct. He wasn't providing food. But there is something else. You know, it is not just about food. There is that food for the, you know, like there is food for the stomach. And there is another food. Don't even get me started with the other food. So there is that other food also. That Uncle Ogutu refused. Uncle Ogutu was now not providing both foods. The food for the stomach and the food. The food. Okay? Yeah. If you know, you know. Okay. Tell us, Marwa. Snitch kabisa. Snitch. Marwa the snitch. Snitch on your uncle. Tell Marwa secrets at your own risk. Tell Marwa secrets at your own goddamn risks.
The smoke is coming from that direction. And also another person could argue that this could be an issue, especially when it's raining. Let's say the rain is coming from this direction here. So he needed to mud up, like do something like this or this here, somewhere here. But it looks Uncle Ogutu has not been motivated to do that. That means the marriage ship had some holes. Okay, who are we to judge?
Yeah.
Because even as we have issues.
The marriage ship had some holes, and Uncle Ogutu was not filling these holes. Okay? Okay. I know this is a serious issue, but please, I like doing videos and having fun while at it. So please, if you're a too serious person, I'm very sorry. This is not your reaction. Okay, this is not your reaction. Yeah.
Our own relationships and things like that. So anyway, as you see, here we have a big padlock. Uncle Ogutu has locked the house. So yesterday, okay.
Uncle Ogutu locked the house. Why is Uncle Ogutu locking things away? Like, okay, he locked the house. He was not providing food. He was not providing the other food also. The ship was sinking with holes in it. He wasn't filling the holes, okay, because he was locking the ingredients to fill the hole of the ship. He decided to lock it away. Tighten his belts. No unlocking. Hey, Uncle Ogutu, locking a lot of things. Okay, Uncle, let's hear. Guys, I'm not the one who is snitching. It's Marwa. Marwa, tell us more, brother. I like you now. Tell us more. Okay, tell us. Disclaimer. We are here to gossip and entertain ourselves. It's Sunday, okay? It's Sunday, like we need to be happy. Let's be happy together.
Yesterday, the wife left with 2 of her kids. So there's some money that one of you had sent me. I had given the wife half of it. And yesterday, I gave her full amount. It was $100. So I had previously given her 6,000. And then I always give them little by little. Because I know these people. When you give them money like once, poof, that will be it after 2 days. They will tell you they're broke. Now, the wife came and complained to me, told me, hey, you know, Uncle Ogutu is not doing ABCD, He's not even buying any vegetables. He's not doing anything. He's telling me to sell the charcoal. I've given them charcoal. You know, we used to burn charcoal here.
Yeah, we know. Move on, brother. Move on. Okay, we skip there.
And now he is selling by himself and not bringing me money to even buy vegetables for A, B, C, D. Big complaint. Big complaint, big argument. Then the wife of Uncle Ogutu called her home. So her parents came here some other day. They saw that Uncle Ogutu disappeared. He was
Snitches get stitches. This guy is a snitch, man. Imagine snitching on your own uncle like that. There are some things that you can be like, okay, this one, I don't have to say this one. Like, one, you've proven Uncle Ogutu has a dysfunctionality. Two, you've proven Uncle Ogutu is not a man enough. Three, you are also adding salt to injury that he's a coward. He ran away when the mama came. Uncle Ogutu. So you can imagine how old Uncle Ogutu must be in his 50s, right? Going to 60s. Imagine Uncle Ogutu with that grass. Hey, the hay grass. Marwa is like, Uncle Ogutu, come, we have visitors. Uncle Ogutu is like, not today, maybe tomorrow. Hey, you wonders. Okay, let's hear the snitch again.
nowhere to be seen. We were expecting that maybe Uncle Ogutu will be around and he will stand as a real man to be answerable for what is going on.
You know, Marwa, when Marwa's time came, right? You remember when Marwa's time came and Rocio had to call her parents. You see, like, it is in the family, it runs in the family. Uncle Ogutu was reported to the family and the family came, Uncle Ogutu ran. Now, Rocio reported Marwa to her family. They flew all the way from Argentina to Kenya to come. And then Marwa was like, okay, me, I'm a real man. I'm going to sit here and listen. Look, what did that get you? You should have run. You should have gone like a gazelle. Your uncle made the right choice. Uncle Ogutu will never regret his decision running away because regardless, she was set her mind in going. You and being a man and standing there and even guys, at this point, okay, I'm not going to excuse the abuses and things like that, but okay, we've got to give it to Uncle Ogutu. Uncle Ogutu was a coward and he ran, and I say that he's very smart than Marwa because Marwa stayed. He did not run away. In fact, he took his in-laws to fancy places in Karen, spent thousands and thousands of dollars, and in fact fueled his Land Cruiser for almost 25,000 going to Nairobi and coming back to Yabahansi, took them to Masai Mara, had them flying also to hey. And they still ended up with the same results like Uncle Ogutu. Uncle Ogutu. Guess how much Uncle Ogutu spent? You guessed it right. Zero. Nada. Zero. Who is a genius here? Marwa, who is exposing the uncle for being a coward and running away? Or Marwa, who said, I'm going to stay and impress them. I will impress them until they will go back. Marwa even gave them gifts. Oh, take this t-shirt. Oh my goodness, take this shirt. Take this. They were given a lot of gifts. Mr. Louise even dedicated videos to them. Look, where did that get you, my friend? Uncle Ogutu. Run, Uncle Ogutu. Don't look back. Okay? It was set to fail, and you know it will not work because you've been abusing her. Just run. Be a coward and run. Don't spend money again. They even stole eggs. Imagine Marwa stayed. They impressed them. They even stole the eggs, ate the eggs and everything. And even, okay, what the worst part, they even included, they stole even the baby. Like Rosita stole, including the baby, and went, stole subscribers, went. Damn. So you see, when you compare the two, I believe Uncle Ogutu made the best choice here. Run, and never look back again. Okay, Marwa, continue snitching.
Disappeared. So when he disappeared, they stayed here and then later left. Uncle Ogutu, upon hearing that the mother-in-law was here and she had left, Uncle Ogutu slowly came back.
Of course, he had to come back. The expenses have gone. The people who were to run him dry of money have gone. So, of course, he had to, right? Right? Like when I'm asking, right, guys, you have to answer me. Like, yeah. And then I continue. Oh, damn.
That nobody told you is here, out on the internet. Wow. So look at this.
We don't want the hair story, please. We want Uncle Ogutu. Continue with Uncle Ogutu.
Even the charcoal you gave us, Uncle Ogutu wants me to sell the charcoal. I said no, and now he is selling by himself and not bringing me money to even buy vegetables for ABCD. Big complaint.
Oh.
Big complaint.
I think that story was very interesting that I began repeating without knowing that I'm repeating, okay? Yeah, I think that is what I did. The Uncle Ogutu story. Okay.
And here my dogs on the other side, they have grown big. Now anyway, story of Uncle Ogutu.
Yep.
So Uncle Ogutu creeps in slowly, comes back home. Okay? He comes back home. Me, I keep quiet. You know me, I don't like to interfere with people's families, even as the boss.
Yeah. You don't like indeed.
I
Imagine
don't want
the same guy that is saying, me, I don't like interfering with people's marriage, and I don't do that. Let me take you back 2 years ago. The year is 2024. After the internet had learned that Mayogno was hiding the wife, after Nairobi teacher exposed him and got a very big backlash out of it. Oh, I remember also M. Carroll did the same. Got a very big backlash, right? There came a time when now Mayogno introduced the previous wife, now the original wife that he was hiding. Marwa came out and said, no, Mayogno, no, you can't be doing that. Kick her out. Yes, you heard that right. Marwa interfered in that marriage and told Mayogno to kick the wife that we all knew out. Oh, the internet is the one that was not knowing that is Mayogno's wife, who has been hiding in the house for quite some time. So Marwa interfered and asked Mayogno to, oh, wait a minute, Marwa doesn't interfere in people's relationships.
interfere with people's families. Because I don't want to, if somebody leaves, they say, oh.
But again, weren't you interfering with Conrad's family situation? Like, okay. That's far-fetched. I'm sorry. It is what it is anyway.
It's because we live at Marwa's place. He does not respect, or he's the one who did my wife to do it. So one of you sent Uncle Ogutu's wife some small money for upkeep through Dorina. So secretly, Dorina's a YouTuber here. Secretly, Dorina gives Uncle Ogutu money. I don't know who told Uncle Ogutu about that situation. Because Uncle Ogutu doesn't have a phone that he can actually check on YouTube, like, oh, Dorina was here.
Keep snitching.
Uncle Ogutu has those old phones. books, we call them kabambe. Kabambe.
Snitch.
Those ones that you can only call, that is it.
Snitch.
The very old ones.
Snitch.
So Uncle Ogutu gets the wind
Okay.
that the wife was given money.
Are you sure you are not the one who snitched to Uncle Ogutu? Because clearly I can see you here as the snitch. How did Uncle Ogutu did not have a phone? That donor will contact Uncle Ogutu. No, Uncle Ogutu have sent him. No. It must have been a snitch. Guess who is the snitch that we all know? I've not mentioned any names, so.
Uncle Ogutu launches a serious complaint in his family, saying, how can you have money and you did not tell me, and people are sleeping hungry in his home. Me as the boss, I pay them. Me as the boss, I give them a whole sack of maize. Me as the boss, I gave them at least 6 bags of charcoal to start a business. Me as a boss, I made sure that house, through you guys, through YouTube, that house had all it needed in terms of to start a life, a new bed, new mattress, new everything. Even we built a temporary toilet there for them. Now, Ogutu gets wind that the wife received some money from Dorina,
Snitch.
from one of you.
Snitch.
He launches big complaint,
Snitch.
and then a fight breaks in.
Snitch.
Uncle Ogutu's wife runs away, goes, I think, to my mama's place. I'm not sure where she went.
I told you guys. I told you last time. I told you some people doubted me. Like they were like, auntie. You can hear now from Marwa. I told you that day when Uncle Ogutu was going to fetch the wife. Didn't I? Didn't I? Didn't I? Okay. Let's continue. Snitch.
And then comes up the following day. She is complaining. Uncle Ogutu is not responsible. He's selling all the charcoal you gave us. And he drinks gongo. Gongo. What's that thing I showed you?
Okay.
Let me show you one more time.
Okay.
Gongo or busa. Now, this is gongo. Gongo ya wanyonge. Gongo.
Okay.
And this is gongo. You drink from one pot like that. Gongo. This is what.
No, stop telling us about Gongo. Please, I'm invested in this story. Come on, Marwa. Like, really, do you have to keep me waiting for you to continue now with Uncle Ogutu story? Like, Gongo, for what? The story, Marwa, the story. Stick to the story.
Ogutu is addicted to, beyond addiction. Even since yesterday he got paid, I have not seen him around.
Okay.
He lives there, but you can see a huge padlock at Uncle Ogutu's humble abode. Now, this is story time, guys.
Okay, we are here.
Real stories from Africa.
We are here.
Now, the wife, remember I had 6,000 that I was supposed to give the wife. After this complaint, I told her, you know, what I'll do is I'll give you the money that was, because it's end month. Right now, as you're watching this video, it's at the end of the month. So I give her the money, 6,000 Kenyan shillings. She says she slept outside.
Okay.
And she didn't sleep in the house.
Why?
A big problem there.
Okay.
Because where did she sleep? Now, to cut the long story short, is Uncle Ogutu says she doesn't.
Why does Marwa has to cut this long story short? This story was just getting started. Bro, I have invested all my brain and everything. My time, my brain, my camera, my internet. I've invested in this story. Why Marwa is cutting this story so short? Like, damn. Guess we'll find another snitch.
Don't want the wife anymore. The wife has no choice. The wife says, okay, maybe the best thing to do is go back to my home. Me as the boss, what should I do? Keep quiet. Me is to make sure that Uncle Ogutu is able to provide transport for the lady to go home with her 2 kids. So that happened. Okay, before then, let's see what this is. Oh, it's just this.
I don't want to see.
Packs her bags, and then just like that, I never knew when she left, because me, I didn't want to bother anyone following them around like a young boy or a young girl. So me, I just woke up and just left. Then I came later. I was told Uncle Ogutu's wife
Has left.
That's why now you see that home is quiet. No kids playing around there. And then, funny thing as you're watching this video, is the day before you watch this video, I had paid them. Or yesterday, I had paid them money. So then, Uncle Ogutu, because he's a rich man, he's gone to drink
Gongo.
Gongo is that I've shown you. Now, that is what has been happening here.
Okay.
Breaking
News.
breaking hearts,
Oh.
hearts broken.
Really? Do you have one? Like, does Marwa have a heart? Oh, sorry. It is Uncle Ogutu's heart that has been broken. But remember, Marwa is just but a human being who cannot judge people's relationships. Okay?
Now, I don't know if Uncle Ogutu's wife will be back anytime soon. It's crazy, guys. But you know me, I'm nobody to judge because relationships
Are
quite
complicated.
complicated. Very complicated.
Tell us about it,
So
Marwa.
me at this point, I'm just watching from a distance, hoping for the best for the young family of Uncle Ogutu.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, even us, we can't also interfere with that because, again, now, Marwa, I don't think if you're done snitching, please snitch some more.
Uncle Ogutu, his main complaint is the wife says he's not a man enough. That is.
Wow, 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 woo. What? No. Okay. Now I want you to listen this with a mic, with a microphone, the one that you put in the ears. I know you know it's earphones. Come on.
Yes. Uncle Ogutu, his main complaint is the wife says he's not a man enough. That is what Uncle Ogutu is.
That is, imagine, that is your niece exposing you to the internet like that. And you're not a man enough. You cannot perform. What happened to liquid blends? You are the seller of liquid blends. You are the promoter of liquid blends every Sunday with liquid blends. Liquid blends could not have worked on Uncle Ogutu. Marwa, you mean you are selling a bogus product? You haven't received a sample of liquid blends? Now I'm interested to know why Rorosita left. Okay, guys. Now, Rosio, please. If Rosita is watching this, Roro, why did you leave? If it is because of lack of being a man enough, just tell us. He's snitching on his own uncle. Like, come on, Roro. Come on. How many people want to see Rorosita snitching on why she left? Because I'm now invested in this story like crazy. Okay?
But from my own observation, his Uncle Ogutu has stayed for so long without a wife, and now this is a strange feeling. It's a strange feeling to have someone around him who he has to report to. Where am I coming from? And also another thing is he has to worry about food. You know, long time ago, Uncle Ogutu for many years has been eating in my home.
Okay.
And in my home there, Uncle Ogutu likes big plates. You have to fill the plate.
Trust me, at this point, even if Uncle Ogutu wears an oversized panty, Marwa will come out and say it. Yeah. He's pretty much said everything about his uncle. Who are you for him to spare you? If he's snitching on the uncle like that, if he's snitching on the uncle like that, like, hey, Uncle Ogutu. Okay, now this is the funny thing, guys. Okay, I haven't even gotten to the fun part. Marwa's subscribers, Judy Moyo, and the rest, and the pack, you know, you have, when you pick the lead of the pack, that has generalized everybody else, okay? Judy Moyo and the pack were in the comment section laughing at this story and saying, oh, she's done well to go. She wasn't meant for Uncle Ogutu because she's too young for Uncle Ogutu. Uncle Ogutu needs an old woman. Okay, Janet Harris, this is your time to shine, mama. I'm telling ya, this is your time to shine. Because why should we go to look for another old? They've said it. I'm not the one who said it. Please. They are the ones who've literally said that okay, Uncle Ogutu needs a mama, not a girl. That one was just a girl, and that is why it's difficult for her to be dealing with Uncle Ogutu, because she needs a lot of service industry. So, because she needs a lot of servicing, you know, if Uncle Ogutu gets a woman whose mileage has gone so far that it has no problem not being driven, that could be a match, because this other one needs to be driven regularly. So, and because the driver is not driving, liquid blaze.
If the cook who is cooking at my place cooks and puts for Uncle Ogutu little, big fight erupts. Now I realize Uncle Ogutu has always grown with zero responsibility. Like, for example, did my family eat today morning breakfast? Did my family eat today lunch? For example, I supply Uncle Ogutu with milk every morning for free. Tell me, guys, where you can go and somebody supplying you milk every morning for free. Now, that's what I'm saying. Maybe for me to make Uncle Ogutu more responsible is actually to how do you say, deprive or to take away the luxury or the privilege of him eating in my home. Because I feel like he doesn't care. He knows he'll kick out the wife, and then in the evening he will be in my home eating. I think what I will do, and you know, you're gonna hate me for this because he's my uncle. You're gonna hate me for this. He may think I don't like him anymore. But the thing is, what could you do in my situation?
Uncle Ogutu is fired. Fired. Uncle Ogutu is fired. Hey. That should be the title of our video. Uncle Ogutu has been fired for not firing shots at the vehicle that was in his house. Now he's getting fired. Damn. Okay. Well, the story of Uncle Ogutu, I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, you can take this to the bank. That series of Uncle Ogutu is going to continue. Marwa is going to invent another series of Uncle Ogutu and get as much money as he can from these narratives of Uncle Ogutu and the wife. Okay, who is willing to bet with me? We still have more Uncle Ogutu stories to come. In fact, Mingo of today is looking for another wife for Uncle Ogutu. Hi. Did you enjoy this video as I did? If you did, have you given it a like? If you haven't, why? Why? What have I done to deserve this? Like, why? It's just a like. It's not going to take anything from your pockets. Okay. I think I will be seeing you in another one. Let me know what you think about this entire video in the comment sections. Tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what you think about Uncle Ogutu's situation. Give me your honest opinion. Did you enjoy the video or did you not? If not, why did you not enjoy this video? Because this video was meant for enjoyment. Okay? Cheers, guys.